to meteors' descent on an unknown land, and the story of world-traveling twins begins on a beach. A mysterious traveler tells a floating companion of their hazy memories. Them and their sibling have the ability to travel between worlds, and they entered into this world known as Tavat some time ago, but the traveler's memories are broken. All they know and remember is that coming to this world but then needing to flee from it for a forgotten reason. For the time being in this world is blurred, but they remember what happened when they try to flee it vividly. So when they leave for another world, their path was blocked by some unknown god. The unknown god stopped them, calling them outlanders, and told them that their journey ends here. The unknown god was supposedly the sustainer of heavenly principles, and she said that she wants to stop the irrigation of mankind. The unknown god attacked the two siblings, and they tried to defend them, but they were against no match for the sustainer of heavenly principles. They fought, but ultimately, the sustainer of heavenly principles captured them. He caught the traveler's sister first, and by the time the traveler went to attack the sustainer, he was captured too. The unknown god used some mysterious powers to lock the traveler into some cage and lock them away. After this encounter with the unknown god, the traveler awoke in this new land. They wandered into the wilderness for some time until they came across a floating being named Paimon. After fishing her up, due to saving Paimon's life from drowning or beating by a tuna or something, Paimon vows to be their travel guide across this unknown world. So after 2 months traversing and with their memories of events still hazy, Paimon by their side as guide, the traveler sets out across this land on a mission to find their missing sibling. Okay. And the prologue of Act 1, The Outlander Who Caught the Wind, begins. On the outskirts of an unknown city, our pair happens to frown upon a mysterious statue which Paimon explains it is a statue of the Seven. The Seven are the seven gods who rules over the portions of this world of Tavat. Each god represents the embodiment of each element. There's animal, pyro, electro, cryo, dendro, geo, and hydro. The statue of the Seven that our party comes across is one that represents the god of animal known as Barbados. Paimon tells him to approach the statue, and once the traveler approaches the statue and comes in contact with the statue, the animal element is mysteriously transferred to the traveler, allowing them to manipulate the element at will. Isn't that weird? Well, Paimon explains that this doesn't happen to anyone, and he's likely someone special because this is due to the otherworldly nature of the traveler. Paimon tells the traveler that the nearby city of Mondstadt worships the god of animal, Barbados, and perhaps they can get clues as to the whereabouts of their missing sibling there. But on their way to Mondstadt, they see a big, giant dragon flying overhead. Once they catch up to its location, a mysterious bard is speaking to the dragon. The bard tells the dragon to not be afraid, and he is supposedly trying to talk with the dragon. He's trying to tame the dragon. Suddenly, the dragon notices the two pair and runs away. The bard asks who's there, but the traveler has already run away. The bard has also escaped. He is a mysterious figure, it seems. The dragon jet gets jump scared though and leaves behind a crimson tear. The pair takes it because they are weird. Okay, they take the crimson tear because they're weird and continue onwards to the city of Mondstadt. A woman named Amber stops them. She explains that she's an outrider for the Knights of Favonius, which is essentially the guard of the city of Mondstadt. She inquires into the identity of the protagonist and Paimon, and the protagonist, we'll call him Aether, tells her that their name, which is probably I don't know, Aether or something. That's all for all the troublemakers say. And Aether introduces Paimon as emergency food. Amber promises to put up some posters to help look for their missing sibling and wants the pair to come to the town with her because of the dangerousness of the dragon. Amber wields the power of Pyro, but not like the traveler. Instead, Amber has an item called a vision, which allows a person who has bestowed one to use that specific element attached to it. After taking out some villagers around the city, which are closer than they should be because of the dragon is affecting the ecosystem, the trio come across a teleport waypoint. These mysterious devices are apparently all over Teyvat and can be used as a means of traveling between each of them through teleportation. Once the crew enters the city of Mondstadt, Amber gives a gift to the traveler and a wind glider. After trying out the wind glider, the weather changes, and the dragon from earlier, who the pair came across, is called Storm Terror, and it arrives in the city causing chaos. The traveler, being given a mysterious power from a stranger, is able to protect the city and quell the dragon's wrath. After the battle, the cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius, named Kea, invites him back to the Knights' headquarters. That's it for the first one.